What's that? Oh, it's just water, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, what's going on with this?
Everything's closed. So.
With this general strike. I didn't realize we were gonna be starving out here, man. You know?
Man. Yeah, everything's closed up. All the halals are closed. All the restaurants are closed.
Yeah.
Closed.
Yeah. How do we get some Somali food around these parts? What's the?
You gotta get home cooked food now.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm down. All right, Omar Fateh in the building. I was supporting you for the mayoral run.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Unfortunately, it didn't happen. But hey, listen.
I'm at Augsburg University. I'm a professor there, and we wish other things had happened, but we're very supportive of you. I'd love to have you come back too. I have to go on stage. Do you mind if I get a selfie?
Yeah.
Thank you. Shukran. Masalama.
Swag. Damn, you got it like that. You got it like that.
Hey, Dwayne, come in.
Were you?
Dwayne Davis ran for mayor also. He's another candidate, Hasan Piker.
Oh, hi. Nice to meet you.
Reverend Dwayne Davis. Yes.
Good to see you.
So what's good? You were you out there? Were you walking today?
We were marching, minus temperatures. It was freezing. It was tough, but a lot of people came out. Tens of thousands.
I'm gonna ask you a serious question.
Yes.
Okay. You have to give me an answer to this because I don't understand. Why did the Somali population choose fucking Minnesota? Bro.
That's a very good question. Well, Minnesota, a couple things. It's a very welcoming state. And I think Somalis are a very oral society also.
Uh-huh.
So when folks came and saw how welcoming and folks were.
Did they know how cold it was?
Did
they come during spring at first and they were like, oh, this is chill. Like, let's stay here.
I think when they spread the word, they left the cold part out. And they said, come on over.
Yeah, because like my grandfather, okay, came to the United States from Turkey. And he went to New Jersey. And I was like, New York is right there.
Oh my gosh.
You chose fucking New Jersey? What's wrong with you? Like, do you ever feel that way about your grandparents where you're like, come on, bro?
So actually, my dad, when he first came to America, he came in 1963. And the first airport he touched down was actually here in Minnesota.
Yeah, of course.
That's why. On his way to Montana. Montana was a little
That's
bit...
also not...
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
also bad.
Bozeman, Montana, 1963. So there's a lot of interesting stories about that, but the Somali community is thriving out here. Business owners, politicians, teachers, nurses, everything you see.
Yeah. How... Is it not too cold?
Well, after a couple winters, you get used to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember the first time I moved out here myself.
I'll believe it. So when did you come out here?
Going on 11, 12 years now, and so I remember the first 11 years, and the first day I came here, I think it was like minus 28. It was really bad. And I came in. What was that? Oh yeah. Chelsea said we don't mind the cold, we hate the ice, which is true.
Yeah.
And so I came in with like a light jacket, and I wasn't prepared at all, and I was like, I learned quickly. But interestingly enough, growing up as a kid, I was a Timberwolves fan. Always. A Timberwolves fan, yeah, because I was always a KG fan. He came out of high school and all that, so not knowing I'd be out here. What are the comment sections saying? I see it's going crazy right now.
They're saying fuck ice. They're spamming fuck ice over and over again.
Good, fuck ice.
Mine went to fucking Tennessee and Indiana. Jesus fucking Christ. Actually moved to CH. Thank God. Yeah, like when now that I'm an adult, like when I became an adult, I was like, I'm not touching any of this.
Yeah.
I'm going to fucking California. It's 70 degrees out there.
I don't blame you as much.
No, but it's really nice. It's really nice out here. It's the weather is fine, but the people are beautiful. The city is great. So
the
far
food is
from
awesome
what I've
too.
seen, I haven't been able to touch the food yet.
You have to. Tonight you're gonna make it happen.
Okay.
Somali tea. You ever had Somali tea?
No, I've never had Somali tea.
It's the sweetest tea you'll ever have.
Really?
It's a cup of sugar, a little bit of tea.
Okay.
That's what it is.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm not a big tea guy. I'm a more coffee guy, but
okay.
I'll do it. So how's it been though overall, like for the Somali community? Because like since the shitty daycare video came out and I watched it, I was like, I can't believe that people are like genuinely leaning into this. Because I've never seen a less evidence-based video make such crazy claims before, and it was just enough. Like it was enough for people.
A few things. Number one, showing up to businesses outside of the hours of operation and saying, well, what's going on? Things are closed right now. And number two, if a daycare is operating properly, they're not going to let a strange person come in and say, hey, come check out the kids. Like, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And so what we know is that...
Yeah, I would feel less safe if any of those daycares was like, oh yeah, step right in with your camera, random white guy.
Exactly.
I would be like, I'm not sending my kids there ever again.
Absolutely not.
You put them in danger.
Yeah, you're not going to be like, here's a room for the infants, here's the 5-year-olds. Like, that's not going to happen. And so we know Nick Shirley was a plant, for sure. 100%.
Oh yeah.
In coordination with
he went to Ukraine and he did the whole like, oh, Ukraine, like, where's all our money going to? He went to Israel and then was like doing pro-Israel propaganda. He's an op. He's an agent, for sure.
100%.
Well, he might not know he's an agent because he's dumb as fuck, but his mom, I think.
For him, all of this is a come up. But his come up is off the backs and the pain of other people.
Yeah. You know his mom, he went to prom with his mom.
I believe it.
Yeah. His mom drives him around. He can't even tie his shoelaces.
I believe it. I don't think he's here anymore. Is he still here?
Nah, he left.
Not here. He left, right?
No, that's how crazy like half the country, not half the country, but like 20% of the country is, where they see a guy who can't even speak clearly, like who very clearly is not mentally all there, and they go, "This is brilliant. I love this video."
He didn't know benevolent. I don't know if you saw.
Yeah, I saw that, bro. He didn't know what a medical plaza is. He walked to a medical plaza and was like, "Why are there so many competing businesses in one place?" It's like, bro, have you seen a food court at a fucking mall? Like, really? That's what's shocking to you? But look at that, McDonald's and Wendy's right next to one another. Wow.
But one of the things we're seeing right now is that because of him, we're seeing a lot of copycats come out.
Yeah.
And the thing to do is right now, come to Somali businesses, record children, and do all that. And so I think that's their way of making a name now.
Yeah.
But he's a piece of shit. He's trash.
Yeah, it's just like they're trying to harass people. Why do you think? What do you think it is about Somali people that like it's at the intersection of so many different points of marginalization that like people are really leaning into it?
Well, we have multiple identities, being not just Somali, being black, being Muslims.
Yeah.
We check off every box.
Yeah.
And so what we're seeing right now is, let me give you an example. Minnesota right now. You asked like why we came out here, what's going on over here. Minnesota, despite what you see like on social media, despite what you see like in the comments section of like news outlets and things like that, folks are pretty welcoming and pretty cool over here. Like when you see an act of like Islamophobia, a mosque getting bombed. We had it in 2017, Masjid Farouk get bombed. We saw arson this past year. Whenever you see like an act of Islamophobia, the next day when there's like a solidarity event, you'll see more non-Muslims and Muslims show up, right?
Yeah.
And that shows you like how connected people are. And so this whole issue with like we're gonna divide and target the Somali community or Muslims, they're in the minority. They just have the microphone right now, and they're the ones being propped up by our federal government, like President Trump.
Yeah.
And so we need more Hassans coming out right now and saying, speaking the truth. We had Walter Masterson show up last week.
Yeah,
I don't know if you saw
man.
that. Yeah, he's awesome. He showed up last week. He was recording.
Making fun of the Jake Lang.
Exactly. Yeah, he had his own like troll video himself too. So
yeah.
We need more of that coming out to show the truth. Also, my goal is this year. Also, I'm gonna have partner with some on the ground videographers, recording businesses, talking to them, not showing, hey, show me your kids where they're at. None of that stuff, but actually talking about the truth and what we represent. And so I think that's
show the humanity.
Exactly.
Because like for most people, like the thing is, I think most Americans don't even know what like a Somali is. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely. They don't.
They know. Yeah, they know Captain Phillips. They know maybe like Black Hawk Down.
Yeah.
If they're old, I guess they know Black Hawk Down. But like they don't understand like that it's just in my experience, most people don't even know that 90% of Somalis are American citizens. Like they literally don't know that. They think it's like they're immigrants because that's what the administration is saying.
Exactly.
The administration keeps saying, "Oh, they're immigrants. They're parasitic immigrants." Like it's fucking insane to say that about anybody, really. But like it's not even. It's Somalis are not even immigrants.
And over half, 60% were born here in Minnesota. So like, kids are born here. Now we have kids telling us that college age, they can't walk around without carrying a passport. Right?
Yeah.
That shouldn't be happening in 2026.
Yeah, no, it's totally insane. But that's why I was saying, like, for most people, they don't even realize that.
No.
Because this is more so. I mean, this is really dangerous and damaging and horrifying for the people here.
Yeah.
But for people who are not here, either they watch in horror, and there are many people who feel this way. They look at this and they go, "This is unacceptable," or it's the spectacle for them, where it's the horrible mistreatment of a minority population.
Exactly.
For the purpose of like the horrible mistreatment in and of
100%.
itself. Like that's the only reason. It's cruelty for cruelty's sake, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's a spectacle for those guys. And I don't think there's that many people out there that
No.
think that this is appropriate. And
No.
we see that. We see that out in the streets. Like clearly,
Yeah, absolutely.
Minnesotans don't find this to be appropriate.
No, and if you and you already know this, like immigrants make neighborhoods more safer. They make communities safer.
Yeah.
And I posted a picture last week about us being in Cedar Riverside, and a lot of times the comment section are saying like, "Oh, that's the crack stacks." It's actually called the crack stacks before Somalis moved into there. And the Somali community actually made the neighborhood much safer in Ward 6 in Cedar Riverside. And so a lot of folks that are talking, we had like Republicans that represent like 90-something% white districts talking about the Somali community never interacting with Somalis. And so when you come from an area where you can go weeks and months without interacting with a single black person or a Somali person or a person of color, then it's easy to spew that kind of nonsense and that kind of hate. But they don't have, they're so disconnected from what the reality is, and the reality is that if you have an immigrant living next to you, you're gonna more than likely your neighborhood's in a better position. And so I saw.
Yeah,
I
you're also
posted-
going
I
to learn
posted-
about Somali memes, which
Somali memes,
can go
yes,
in
yeah.
either direction, to be honest.
And also, I wanna
because they
talk
go
about-
hard.
I want to talk about one thing also, because I saw Fox News, I saw Republicans talking about this, and I said that the Cedar Riverside was a no-go zone for white supremacists.
Yeah.
And then they were saying like, "Oh, by white supremacists he means all white people." He must mean white people.
Yeah, because they were projected
Yeah,
like because
exactly.
we're white supremacists and we're white.
Exactly.
So obviously every white guy is a white supremacist.
Exactly, and if you look
Yeah.
at like the camera footage of what was going on that day, there's actually like a lot of white neighbors that were patrolling around Cedar
course.
Riverside also.
Yeah,
And
no,
so-
Minnesota goes hard.
Yes.
Like we were out there. I mean, it's a very diverse crowd, but there's like the white
Yeah.
moms are all over this movement.
110%.
Like I think they also hate that too though. Because
Yeah.
like I mean, if you're a white supremacist, you consider that to be like a race traitor. You know what I mean? Where it's like, but most Americans don't think like that.
They don't, and they're the ones
Because America's
showing
so
up.
diverse. Like it's just, we're so diverse. Our Nazis are black and brown. Like that's how
Yes.
diverse we are as a country.
Yes, absolutely.
You're like, it's crazy. We're so diverse. The Gestapo was like 50% Hispanic. Like
It's bad. It's really
so.
bad.
It's ridiculous to think that like most Americans are going to be like a
Yeah.
robe-wearing Klansman in that same
And of
vein.
all places, Minnesota, like the largest ICE operation in our history is happening right here.
Yeah.
In the Twin Cities Metro. It's insane.
Yeah.
And they're spending, I think Ilhan told us, Congresswoman Omar told us that there's 170 billion.
Yeah,
was
first
it?
name basis flex.
Yeah. No.
Flex.
Yeah, $18 million a week.
Wow.
In a time we were telling us
Yeah,
like,
they took that from the child care facility fund so
Yeah,
they
exactly.
can use it. So they can kidnap
Yes.
children and use the children as bait.
Exactly. And
It's psychotic, man. It's psychotic. It's just like,
but we strip away people's health care to pay for this, right?
yeah.
We can't house our people, but we can pay for this, right? We have people starving in the streets, but we can pay for this, and so
All right, so let's talk about one thing.
yes,
I don't know if you want to talk about this or not, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Let's say we're in the good timeline and you became mayor and this is happening in your city as your mayor. What would you do?
I'll be coordinating because this is actually one of the things that the mayor pushed back and some of the PACs pushed back on, and it's that law enforcement has the ability to arrest ICE agents. If you commit murder, no matter who you are, you should be held accountable for that.
Yeah.
You should be arrested. And to say that no, they have bigger guns, or no, it's going to cause a war, or no, you can arrest them.
Yeah.
And this isn't even like my position. We've had the Philadelphia district attorney, I think, came out and said so.
Yeah, he did, Larry
Yeah.
Krasner.
Yep, exactly. And so I know in San Francisco, Nancy Pelosi said the same thing. And so this isn't like the lefty DSA type position.
Yeah.
I think it's like,
Well, he's not a lefty DSA, but he is like pretty progressive. Nancy
Yeah, but
Pelosi,
also-
on the other hand, is a communist, so obviously that's the reason why she said that. Yeah.
she's San
Yeah.
Francisco DSA.
Yeah.
And so people want accountability, and they want to know that we're actually standing up for communities, not just in rhetoric, but in action.
Yeah.
And so I feel like in Minneapolis, the sheriffs, our state and local law enforcement.
Like I'd be
can.
calling up the cops and I'd be like, listen, you guys love giving tickets. Give these motherfuckers so many tickets that they don't know what to do with it. You know? Impound their cars.
Yes.
Put one of those like steel things, whatever
Yeah.
that's called,
Yes,
like
yeah.
the handcuffs on the cars.
Yeah.
Arrest ICE agents, trespass them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. We just got a call from a taxpayer
Yeah.
that you're trying to break in and enter their home with an
Yep.
administrative warrant. That's not constitutional. You're going to fucking prison for trespassing. These are the types of things that local law enforcement could do.
Absolutely.
And I think, as someone who is, not super fond of law enforcement in general, is very critical of law enforcement in general, I think this would play a really important role, especially in such an important city like Minneapolis,
Yes, absolutely.
where this was the epicenter of the Black Lives Matter protests that started in 2020 after Derek Chauvin's execution of George Floyd. This would win a lot more confidence with the public as well.
Absolutely.
For local law enforcement. And also, my message to, I don't think any cops really watch me, but my message to anyone who's watching,
Could be a couple.
if you're a cop or not, is, are you that fucking cuck? Like, they're literally detaining black and brown cops,
Yeah.
off-duty cops.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep, absolutely.
At some point, you
absolutely.
got to be like, all right, let's
Yeah.
push back a little bit.
At least a little bit. And
Am I instigating too much? I'm like,
No, not at
come
all,
on.
not at all. No,
Come
but-
on.
no,
You're
but-
really gonna let that happen? Me? I'd be different. For me, I wouldn't let that happen. I wouldn't let that slide.
But there's a lot more the city can do also outside
Yeah.
of law enforcement.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like boots on the ground organizations like MURAC, Monarcha, CARE, Minnesota, that the city can fund to continue to provide like these know your rights trainings and things like that. The city can put more funding in towards like legal counseling for immigrants and undocumented folks. And so if it was me, for example, just like we get text blasts when there's like snow emergencies, anytime there's ice in the area, the city can send out a text blast,
Yeah.
There's a lot of things we can do in which
Yeah.
the city can partner.
Yeah, that's
that
gonna
I
be on
wouldn't
Fox
do.
News now that you said that.
Well,
No, but you're
Yeah,
right.
for sure.
You're right, because like this is a cohesive unit. Like the taxpayers, the citizens, our neighbors
Yes.
are a part of the grand design of the city. It's not like these are not our local government and our local law enforcement are not supposed to be like separate entities. It's comprised of people that live in these neighborhoods
Yes,
at the end of the day.
absolutely. Absolutely.
So they should start acting like it.
110%.
Yeah.
110%.
Yeah, that's
But-
right, Jacob Fry, talking to you.
Well, I think that folks believe that, and I've heard this, that maybe we're turning the corner, maybe this operations won't last much longer, but I think this is going to last a while, at least my opinion, through midterms, because they're going to politicize this as much as they can. And it's unfortunate both because of the humanity side, but also how much money was burning on this.
Yeah.
And billions and billions of dollars that are just getting thrown away in a time in which we could have been putting that towards helping people. And so I'm hoping that people finally wake up, join DSA,
Yeah.
your local chapters, get involved, because we need more folks that can stand up. One thing that was heartbreaking I saw yesterday was the funding bill. We got Democrats that voted to push it across the finish line, right?
Yeah.
And so
7
that's why-
Democrats.
that's why I'm an advocate of not just running for office, but running primaries. I know that's not a popular opinion.
That's
but-
definitely a popular
but-
opinion here.
yeah,
If
yeah,
anything,
yeah.
they're
Yeah.
gonna get mad at you for participating in bourgeois democracy.
Yes, exactly.
But
I meant
definitely.
here, yes, what I'm talking about, like
Yeah.
in politics, not a popular opinion.
Yeah,
but I
no,
feel
they
like-
got people sometimes yelling at me because
Yeah.
I'm like Gavin Newsom. I don't know. I don't really trust him that much, And people will be like, how dare you? He's gonna be the next president. Wow, you already started yelling. It's like, bro, the primaries didn't happen. We don't even know if there's gonna be another election,
Yeah.
and you're over here defending blue no matter who principles before the fucking primaries start.
No, it's not blue no matter. We got to make sure that we're running primaries to make sure that we have elected officials at all levels of government that represent the interests of people. I became a senator because I won a primary.
Yeah.
I ran a primary challenge against an incumbent. I won. As a result, we got, and I'm not saying this to brag, but I'm saying as a result,
No,
we got
brag. Talk your shit, King.
tuition-free college for working families.
Yeah.
We got the strongest rideshare protections in the country and increased wages for Uber and Lyft drivers. We legalized fentanyl testing strips. I can go on and on and on, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm just one person. If we get more folks primarying, pushing across their vision, that's what I would like to see. And folks that want to run primaries, let me know because it's all hands on deck. I'd be more than happy to help.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
I'm planning
Okay.
to go around this year in different states to help out because it's not enough to just focus locally. We know that federally, we got to make sure we have folks in Congress that are representing the interests of working people. And so I'm going to do my part. We
All
can't
right.
have ICE running wild like this.
No, absolutely not. You're right. It's totally ridiculous. I don't know. I think you said it's going to continue until the midterms, but I don't know because like maybe at a much more limited capacity because there's only so much stress that they can put on the system, and when you got like
Yeah.
20,000 people coming here, protesting, marching, and the success of a day of mobilization, a day of action such as this.
Yeah.
Is obviously going to embolden people to take further action as well. It's like these guys do have to respond to pressure because like we're at the precipice of like full-blown autocracy, but we're not completely there yet. Americans love their treats too much. They love their comforts too much. I feel like the more this kind of instability happens, the more like the normal whites and the suburban wealthy people are going to be like, I don't like this.
Yeah, and we're seeing it just today. Like a lot of folks generally that feel, hey, my life is okay. I'm not being impacted by this, right? Like I can go home to my cul-de-sac, be comfortable, but they're showing up marching right
Yeah.
now. They're showing up. And
Yeah, because
so-
guess what? The cul-de-sac still got potholes.
Yes, it does.
You
yes.
could be fixing those potholes.
Yes, absolutely.
You still need better broadband, better infrastructure spending,
Yes.
better healthcare spending, all this stuff. And instead, we're giving some of the dumbest, most racist Americans, half of them fucking Proud Boys and shit, $50,000 in signing bonuses,
Yep.
so they can go and harass like community members, and even shoot and kill 37-year-old white women.
Yep.
That's the craziest for me. Like I thought that would be a bridge too far for
Yep.
most Americans, and seeing the reaction,
Yeah.
where nope, people still like drew up their battle lines and decided, actually, this is what I voted for. I was like, that's crazy.
That's nuts. Exactly, it's nuts. But
That's gonna be your mom one day. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like that's could have just as easily been your mom. This comply or die mentality is so stupid.
No.
But I'm proud to see Minnesotans recognize that reality and take action against it.
and I've said that I've seen the comment section, like on social media and stuff, folks that are really writing for ICE. It seems like at times it's bots, but a lot of times there's a lot of real people.
No, they
And-
have like
and-
NPC mentality.
Yeah.
I say
Yes.
surf mindset.
And the warning I give them is that
They're surf maxing.
the same, yeah, but the same boot you're looking right now is gonna come on its way to stomp you out soon.
Yeah.
And so I don't think like that, but that's the reality of it right
No,
now.
for sure.
And so-
And they don't even recognize it. They're like, it won't happen to me. I'm white. It's like, well, they're doing it to white people too.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Renee Good was not Somali. She was
Yeah.
a white person that was looking out for her neighbors.
Yeah.
And so it can happen to anybody.
Yeah. Also, that's the other thing. Like when, like ICE is supposed to be severely restricted in its law enforcement actions. As I was talking to Keith Olson earlier, they're technically going after and pursuing people who are in violation of paperwork.
Yeah.
Like it's not a real crime; it's a civil offense, right? And this heavy militarization is obviously not for like any real ever-present danger that they're supposed to stop, because they're not stopping crimes.
No, absolutely
As a
not.
matter of fact, they're doing crimes
No.
all the time.
And we're learning more and more about the nastiness and evilness of what they're doing. For example, I got a lot of calls from families whose loved ones end up in the hospital, whether it's from ICE attacking them or ICE finding out where they are, and when they end up at the hospital, it's impossible to find them because ICE gives them a different name, and so the families cannot be located. Right?
Yeah.
There's absolutely no reason for that. If a mother is in a coma, and their loved ones need to make a medical decision, how the hell are they going to do that if they can't find out where they are in the first place, right?
Yeah.
And we have facilities that are afraid to speak out of fear of losing funding from the federal government. And so,
Yeah, no, we need more bravery from our politicians for sure.
Absolutely.
It's very, very disappointing. I mean, obviously there's some like Ilhan Omar who are amazing, but I think like I don't know if this is controversial for me to say, but I think Tim Walz has been very disappointing. I think Jacob Fry already was very disappointing to begin with, but I didn't have a lot of expectation from him. But at least I thought Tim Walz would be like, these are my constituents, these are my voters, these are my neighbors. Like I must protect them.
Well, I think that. And
where's he
this
at? Why is he not here? What do you think?
What's your hot take?
I don't want to get Omar.
No. It's your hot take. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's not.
Honestly, I think Tim Walz for a while was trying to create some distance between him and the Somali community because of all the fraud.
Yo, you think so?
So it's optics,
so.
you're saying.
He was thinking like, oh, the Somalis are making me look bad.
He did a whole press conference talking about the Somali thing without a single Somali in his background.
Wow.
There's no way you don't do
that's
that.
true. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Without any Somali organizers, without it being in a mosque, without it being, 100%.
Although
And so
he did have some bravery after he stepped away from the race. I feel a little bit.
after he announced not for re-election, after he announced he's no longer running for re-election.
Yeah, but he's
And
not
so-
running for re-election now.
Yeah.
Why the fuck's he not out in the streets?
Yeah.
Because it's not. This is what I was trying to say. It's not Somalis that are undocumented migrants. It's not Somalis that are even migrants. So the people that they're detaining are not always Somali people.
No,
The
absolutely.
people that are detaining, by and large, are still black and brown people, but they're
100%.
detaining white people too.
Yeah.
Like they're detaining every Minnesotan, so there's no excuse in this
Yeah.
situation. Like this is not a mechanism of federal law enforcement that's like seeking out Somalis that are engaging in crimes. Even if that was the case, it wouldn't be ICE's jurisdiction anyway.
No, and he made it clear that it's beyond that. He literally said like, you got to remove all the Somalis.
Denaturalization.
Yeah, denaturalize,
Yeah.
deport, all that. So he made it very clear it's way beyond crime or criminals or any of that. It's straight up racism or white supremacy.
Yeah,
That's what it
it's
is.
just okay. You want to know my hot take? I low key think it's because of the 3,000 year memes. I think because Somalis, they play too much.
They do.
They play too much.
They know how to troll. They know how to troll. Yeah.
They troll too much,
Yeah.
and I think like they really pissed off like a bunch of pro-Israel people where they were like, they're making fun of us. And it's crazy because like no one in the media covered it either because like they can't, because then that would come with the recognition that like a lot of Zionists say stuff like that. So they couldn't even cover it. And then instead they were like, we'll show them. Go punish them. You know? I think
Very
part
well.
of it. I mean, I'm not victim blaming. I'm just saying.
No.
But in my mind, I do think like Miriam Adelson made the boss call and was like, go get
Some money behind
yeah,
this.
go get these Somalis. They think Minnesota belongs to them. 3,000 years, they say. No, Israel belongs to us. Or I mean, even with like Somaliland as well. Like I feel like there is a lot of. I think that there is definitely.
And there's a reason why that happened
Yeah.
at the same time when all this is happening.
Yeah, no, I think so. Yeah, I mean, and that is directly to counter Ansar Allah and the Yemeni influence over the entry point of the Red Sea, and I think it just like worked out perfectly in that situation because like you said before, Somalis are black, they're from the continent of Africa, they're Muslim, so it's like it's at the intersection of a lot of different like valid targets for white
Yeah.
supremacists.
110%. 110%.
Yeah.
But what we saw today was energizing. What we saw today hopefully translates into something this November because I don't want that cliche where people say this is the most important election year ever, like this is do or die, but this is kind of literally is now that we have ICE agents terrorizing our communities. And so,
Yeah.
we got to make sure that this president that believes that he's a dictator and can do whatever he wants. Didn't he say also like, I think we should cancel the elections? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
No,
he
he's,
said it a few
he's
times.
just joking.
Yeah.
Just like he was
I don't
joking
think-
about Greenland.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think he's joking about that. I think really
No,
wants to
he
do
doesn't. He doesn't joke about that kind of stuff. I think he wants to do that, and he just starts by being like, "Haha, I'm just joking."
it. Yeah.
Unless.
Let's see how they react. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are into it.
Yeah. And no one's into it, and he still does it.
Yeah.
It's not like people are super positive about what's going on out here, and not just the local population. Like in general, Trump even recognizes that it's unpopular overall. He even complained about how much the media was covering, everything that's taken place in Minneapolis. And it's like, or in Minnesota. And I have a solution for that. It's called "Get the fuck out of Minnesota."
Yeah.
Like, because
Yes.
here's the other thing. As resilient and as brave as the people are here for protesting when it's minus fucking 30 degrees, that's how racist ICE agents gotta be. Because you're like, oh, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna go detain like a 5-year-old
Yeah.
in fucking minus 35 degrees.
Yeah.
You're a different kind of racist. You're like Hitler trying to invade Russia in the winter.
Or tear gas a 6-month-old, right?
Yeah.
They said last week.
Yeah, it's
so,
crazy.
It's beyond nuts.
Yeah.
They went into a high school. What was this? A couple weeks ago. Yeah, and they went after 2 staff members, and they're tear gassing the students, and they had to hide in the libraries. Yeah.
We're gonna let you go because you're white, so it won't be any fun.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know where this goes in general, but I do know that without the people coming out and responding in the way that they are, and it's a multifaceted war in this situation. Like it takes a village. It takes everybody doing whatever they can, and I think in that regard, it's this is.
I hope
this
some
is
of them have
important.
shame. I hope some. Remember that one video? There's a Somali ICE agent, and he was
Yeah.
wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we know you're Somali.
Yeah, and he had to walk away.
Yeah,
he had to walk away
yeah.
quietly.
He walked away. Yeah.
They were calling him trash.
Yeah.
If somebody saw his face, they would be
It's game over. It's game over.
Every auntie.
Yeah. They'll find out who he is within a minute.
Yeah, it's like, is it that you wanted the 50 grand that bad?
Oh my gosh.
And you don't even get it till 2031.
5 years. 5 years. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, just think. Sometimes I like to close my eyes and imagine that there was actually a fighting Democratic Party, like a
Yeah.
real opposition party in this country.
The next Democratic president could cancel that.
Yeah,
Literally.
just or put a lien on it after you arrest them. You just have to pay restitution to all the victims that
Yeah.
you harmed.
Yep.
And part of that is going to come from the $50,000.
Yep.
Oof. That's what
You're
I
cooking.
want.
You're cooking.
I say this all the time, but it's like I think there are a lot of Americans that want I want justice to actually happen, and I fear that if we don't do that, it's going to turn into a moment where these guys will get emboldened again, just like January 6th. Like,
Yeah.
I thought January 6th was funny. No disrespect to anyone who considers it to be like 9/11 or something, but I thought it was funny. Because it was like, come on, you got like fat white HVAC business owners climbing over the fucking rotunda. Like, that's hilarious. You got people with like heart disease trying to, enter Nancy Pelosi's office. It was funny, but also it was an insurrection, and you should have punished them, and not just the people, many of which are now going back to prison because they're also pedophiles apparently.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, there's like, it's weird that it's happened more than like 3 or 4 times that like people that have been released after January 6th have been outed as pedophiles and had to
Yeah,
go back to
yes.
prison, or died because they did like a suicide by cops situation. But you should have punished Donald Trump.
Absolutely.
You should have been. We need to make sure that there are legal repercussions for Kirsty Noem,
Yep.
for J.D. Vance, for Donald Trump, for every single person
Every
that
ICE
has played a
agent.
role in this.
Yes.
Every ICE
Yeah,
agent,
yeah.
exactly. Every ICE agent, for unlawful entry into people's homes,
Yep.
releasing memos in the Department of Homeland Security telling ICE agents that they can actually fucking bust down people's doors with an administrative warrant.
Nope.
What are we doing?
How many times have they had like a case of like mistaken identity? Yeah, like they don't know what the hell they're doing. They're untrained. What's the
guy
training
they
like?
shot was not the person they were going after.
What was that?
On the north side, the guy they shot in the leg was
It wasn't even the guy they're going after. Yeah, exactly. And he got shot, and he had a 6-month-old that got tear gassed too.
Yeah, there's also, there was the Hmong guy. I don't know if I'm
Yeah.
saying
Came
it right.
out, yeah.
Yeah, and
Minus
they
10.
they
They didn't let him even
paraded
dress.
him.
Couldn't even put on clothes.
Yeah, they paraded him naked.
Yeah.
Wasn't even the guy.
Yeah.
Totally separate
Yep.
guy. The actual guy that they claimed he was already in prison.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I saw that last night.
Yeah, they don't know
Like,
what the hell
how
they're doing.
fucking stupid are you that you think in your mind genuinely where you're like, oh, there is a person that's supposed to be in prison for doing like rape or something, but they're actually free.
Yeah.
Like they actually, you know, Joe Biden's America, they let him go.
You're investing all these billions and not even
Yeah.
doing a good job of it, right?
Yeah, they were
failing
like,
at your own
they were like,
racism.
sorry, you're not white and you're undocumented, so we have to let you go after you did a rape. It's La La Land. It's so stupid. And then those stupid motherfuckers are the ones who are like, oh, you guys are low IQ. You don't even know how to say benevolent.
I trolled them on that last week.
I was gonna say, what's the average? They always
68.
They say the
68
average
IQ.
IQ. in
You
Somalia
guys
is
know where that
68.
comes from?
It's a bullshit study that's like of a sample size. It's like no, it was from like a one of those camps like the Dab or similar to that, where they got a bunch of kids. There were like 30 kids. Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about the bell curve, but that's not where the original. The original is like some guy who didn't even do an IQ test on Somali people. I think he did like a IQ test on Ethiopians that were like in Israel that were malnourished right after coming from Ethiopia, and like even then it wasn't like a real study at all. He was just like, okay, this is what I've decided, and then he averaged it out for every single African. Every single neighboring African region, he just made up numbers off of that.
Yep.
It's crazy.
68.
Yeah, the guy's name is what? Richard Lynn. Yeah, Richard Lynn. It's fucking nuts to me that like that is the
But then it spread like wildfire among
Yeah,
right
the-
wing.
yeah,
right-wing
because it's
people.
cope is the number one cope where you're like, oh, these guys are, I don't know how to say the word benevolent, but these guys are Somali and they must be low IQ because someone told me that they are. And it's like, bro, you think you're running around saying shit like 89% of crimes are committed by Somalis. Like, you are the most low IQ person I've ever
Stupidity.
encountered.
It's stupidity, man.
Yeah.
Or that one guy that was like, who was saying that like, how do you become a senator? He said there's no Walmart in Minneapolis, and I was like, the city limits is literally like,
Yeah, he was trying to talk about the Walmart.
Yeah.
There's no Walmart. Man.
literally there's none.
We're owned by Target.
And they kept posting the same map that showed there's no Walmart in there, but they're showing it, like posting the map as if it's a fact. Like, look, there's the Walmart, and it's like Richfield or Columbia Heights or Brooklyn Center, and I'm like, these guys, these MAGA bots.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, you're not only dumb, but you're also a cuck.
Yeah.
You're a cuck to Trump, who's a cuck to Israel. Like, you're like triple cucked at that point, and you still think you have any sort of
There's levels to it.
superiority. Yeah, you're not. Your wife's not even getting fucked. You're in the other room. You're not even sitting in the cuck chair. You're listening from the other hotel room to another man's wife getting fucked. That's what it feels like when people are like, "Yeah, he's doing it for me. He invaded Venezuela for me." It's like, bitch, you're fucking. You live in a trailer park. The fuck do you mean? You work at a Jiffy Lube. You think you're gonna get any of the oil? Like, you're so stupid.
No.
Anyway.
A lot of us were fighting with ICE agents recently. And we're like, you know, this man doesn't care if you ever die, right?
Yeah.
Exactly,
He
yeah.
doesn't care about you
Doesn't
at
give a
all.
shit.
Yeah, that's why he sent them
Yeah,
here
to
when it's minus
Detroit.
35 degrees.
Yeah. To gas themselves and drive the wrong way down.
Did the program start?
Yeah.
Oh, it's been going on. It's been going on.
Okay. It's all good.
Yeah. Wait, let me see where we're at right now. Hold on.
You
I
said you're
don't.
speaking on the program too, by the way.
No, I'm not. Oh my god. Oh my god. You
You have
scared
to
me.
watch out for this man.
See, this is what I mean, bro. Somalis play too much. Yeah, I don't know if they pushed it back originally, cause like,
They definitely pushed it.
yeah, cause this like closing set would have happened literally an hour ago, I
It
think.
took so long to get everybody in.
What time was it supposed to start? The whole thing. The whole thing.
The whole thing was,
2.5 hours.
yeah, the whole thing was supposed to start at, the whole
Aaron, how are
thing.
you? Doing good?
Do you know how much longer it's going for?
How longer is this live? Am I on live?
Yeah,
come
you
on
are. No, I go live in the mornings, and what are we're only doing 4 hours so far. This is a short. This is a half. I go for like 8 hours usually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was gonna go back to my hotel and cover the news.
We're all watching.
DSA is definitely in here. Yes.
We're
Yeah.
here again.
Yeah, hi.
Well, take it easy and take it easy.
Trying our best.
I see everything you're
Did
doing.
we burn through
so
any
much.
of them?
Like,
Oh.
all doing.
We're trying to stay in the
I
fight.
know. Trying
Gotta
to
show up.
be healthy and keep going.
Do you
Thanks
know?
for being on
Do you
here.
know where we're at
Yes.
on this?
You know where we're at
Like, do you
on
know
the
who's
program,
speaking
like
right
how far
now?
we're at? Which speaker is
Oh.
up right now?
No, but I feel like we're very early still.
It's still
Oh,
early?
we're
Yes,
very early
yes,
still.
Yes. Oh, hold on. Let me see the paper.
Yeah, but don't show it because
Oh.
I don't know if this is like.
We're here.
Yusuf, Imam Yusuf? Oh,
No.
are you a rabbi? Okay, are you? Okay, good.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yes.
And then so there's still. Oh damn! There's
Yes.
like.
It's they said,
There's
but
hella
everybody's gotta be
people.
out by 7. Whatever that
Yeah.
means. Yeah.
And they're
Okay.
strict about I remember convention day, they were strict about the time. So
Yeah.
the 7 o'clock is 7 o'clock.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
enjoy everybody.
Thank you so much, Ahmed.
And
You're
thank
awesome.
you so much for coming, Hasan.
Yes.
Of course.
Assalamu
This is
alaikum.
great.
Islam, thank you.
Alaikum salam. Oh, this is the alternative run of show. Maybe they're doing that. I don't know.
Did Eric bring me snacks? Eric, is there any snacks, man? Are there any snacks with that hotel brought? Anyone?
No,
It's
that
tiny.
sucks. I've had that before.
It's tiny, yeah,
That's
it's all good.
ass. No disrespect to the food,
It's all
but
good. Thank you. Where's the snacks? Raquel, where's the snacks at?
We don't get to have any food. We're on strike.
okay, but that doesn't mean you're
We're
supposed to be
not on a hunger
fasting.
strike.
Yeah, please, yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm starving too. I haven't eaten yet today.
We
I've been
gotta
up.
get food for
No way.
ourselves.
I've been up. Yeah, bro. I've been up since 4 a.m.
Fasting.
LA time.
You're fasting for you. Oh, damn.
Yeah, but that's like. I mean, I guess it's like 6 a.m. I've been up
Awesome.
since 6 a.m. I haven't eaten yet.
He didn't eat, so I'll give it to him.
No, I don't want it. I don't want it. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Sure?
I already have one.
We're at the rabbi. That's where we are.
I have one protein.
Is it gonna be another hour?
No ways.
I think it's gonna be more than an hour. I think it's gonna be even longer than that.
Yeah.
Sponsored by.
Yeah. Hasan, go eat, bro. We can't. It's everything's closed.
My food.
Yeah. What do you do? What do you do when when all of the restaurants are closed and you're out of state? You're coming in here as an outside agitator like me.
You're short.
That's what people thought I was an outside agitator. There was a lady.
You gonna stop?
There was a lady who was like looking at me like all weird, and I was like, oh, I think she thinks I'm like right wing, and she was like looking, she kept looking back at me, and I was like, hi, and she was like, which side are you on? And I was like, I'm a socialist, and I was like, look, and she's like, oh, okay, but I guess like before then she thought I was right wing agitator or something. I guess because like. I don't know. I
There's
got
people
like.
that has signs upstairs that said unpaid agitators.
Well, and also the Fed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I saw that one guy at when the Jake Lang thing was happening, and the DHS guys came in and they just like picked him up gently from the crowd.
Right. It was nice.
Yeah, I thought that was ICE. I don't think that was Hennepin County. Yeah, and I've never seen ICE. I'm just saying, I've never seen ICE agents like pick up a protester gently and bring them into the car. You know? Yeah.
Chelsea is really good, man. Yeah. Good choice.
Oh. Okay.
Cash, yes. Cash is my ice cream connect.
Oh yeah. I was so
Yeah.
I guess we could go back to the hotel
Okay.
and do some news coverage as well.
Yeah.
We got some interviews. Went to the protest, right?
Are you guys allowed to? You guys can record on the floor too.
Yeah.
Have you done that yet?
We haven't. Yeah, we should look around the floor before we leave. Can you ask me about the rapid response networks and what's happening? OTG says Cinemarxism.
My mouth is full. That's why.
Huh?
My mouth is full.
What's happening on the ground with rapid
What's
response networks is the question.
Rapid response networks. Minneapolis is incredibly organized, so we have signal chats like block to block and then communities and by zones. I don't want to say too much, but if I could give like recommendations for other cities, this will probably come to you. Get to know your neighbors, start organizing now. I don't know what additional details you want.
Where are you from originally?
I grew up in Wisconsin, but I've lived here, so it's kind of the same.
What's your ethnic background?
I'm white, but my dad who raised me is Ojibwe, so I was.
You kind of have a Dearborn accent a little bit.
Michigan?
Yeah, you have the Dearborn accent, so I thought maybe you're like I don't know, white Lebanese or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
I literally heard it too.
You have the Dearborn accent.
I heard it too.
And
What
so
are
there's
these
also a mutual aid fundraiser for the Cedar Riverside Protection Alliance. The youngins came together and they made a neighborhood patrol group together, providing resources and help for the community. So I'm going to get a link later on. I'm going to plug that later on too. But
Hell yeah.
Cedar Protection Alliance.
But there's Somali, but it's like all the communities coming together too. So
Yeah.
the Somali Cedar Protection Alliance, but AIM and like Mini
AIM,
Shields
yes.
and the Native American community and
Yes.
the Hispanic community, and everyone is like united and supporting each other and sharing information.
What does AIM stand for?
American Indian Movement, which was
Yes.
founded here in Minneapolis.
Yeah, there's so many.
Long history of
There's so many
organizing.
priests and pastors. A lot of members of the religious. A lot of members of the religious community here. A lot of religious leaders. Y'all don't recognize a Wisconsin accent? Okay, my bad for thinking it was a Dearborn accent. I'm sorry. It's a very specific accent.
It's not Minnesotan to me. A little Somali too.
Shouts out to AIM, my people. She's just very Midwest, haha, yeah. What is this?
You said this
Okay.
wasn't good?
I hate this thing. I've tried.
Is that bad?
Have you guys ever tried this? Apples and mangoes mini fruit bar. Bro, this is a punishment.
Really?
I feel like when you give this to your child, you hate your child.
I like most things. Let me try
Okay.
it. Let me try it. I like most things.
Try it on camera.
Bro, it is.
That on camera.
It's not even sweet. Like, there's nothing redeemable about
Mango,
it. I
apple has
swear
to
to
be
God. Okay, try it.
First of all, it looks.
All right, bet. Yeah.
It looks digested.
You know what it looks like?
It looks digested.
Yeah. Bro, that shit looks like Snowpiercer.
It doesn't smell good either.
That shit looks like future food that you give to the underclass in a dystopian future.
Do you love it?
Oh. Oh, you don't like it? Now you have to eat it. It's haram. You can't throw it out.
Listen, you're right, I can't
Yeah. Yeah.
listen. This is a funny thing.
My dad would get so mad if he saw me talking shit about food. He'd be like, or, well, I don't know. Is it the same as Somali? Like for bread is
No,
like holy.
Yeah, you cannot talk
For
about
Turks, like if bread falls on the ground, like that's the worst thing you can do.
it. Exactly.
Yeah.
But this, I don't know how they're in business. This is not good.
Yeah. Bro,
Ow.
it is bird food.
Yeah.
And I've had bird food. Like, that's why I'm saying it's bird food. I've had it. I've tasted bird food before. This is a challenge for fundraiser. It's just for fun. I like to snack on it. Same in most post-Soviet nations? I didn't know that. I thought, like...
Yes, I can. I'm sorry.
All right, you're going to do an interview?
Promise
Go
to,
do
yes.
an interview. All right, yeah. It's all good?
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
Okay,
Thank you all so
of
much.
course.
You're awesome.
Great
man.
seeing you.
You do another interview?
We should go